Now I'm going to show you how to save a query so that if in the future I want to run that query again, I don't have to click a button and make it again. The computer will just simply show the records that I've extracted with the query. So let me show you how to do that. Okay, so I've got a query. This was the totals query that I've just run. If I run this query, it shows all the suppliers and the group, for every supplier the sum of price, and for every supplier the average price, and for every supplier the count of the prices and the maximum price and the minimum price. That's what I get from this query. Now what I want to do is I go back to design view and I want to right click on the tab and I go save. Okay, and it will save my query, but I'm going to change it. I'm going to say totals by, in fact I'm going to say total price totals by supplier. So I try to make a query name that I can remember what is in that query. So I click on save. Now that query appears now here on the all access objects explorer. I can now close my query. I do Control W to close the query, and if I wanted to run it again, I just double click on it. You see, simple as that. Now I'm going to go and I'm going to create a new query. Let's just Control W, close this one, create, and I go query design, okay, products table, and then close it, and I want product name, and I want the product name in ascending order, okay, and I want unit and I want price. Let's say that's all I want. Okay, that's what I want. Okay, and let's say I want where the price is bigger than 90. Okay, so put a filter in there. So let's say this is my top prices. Okay, now I want to save it, and I'm going to say Control S for save, or I can right click and save it, and I'm going to say products I'm going to say high value products. You see, and I click on OK. Right, and now I'm going to close that. So I do a Control W. Okay, now if I go high value products, let's go price by totals, double click to run it. If I, for instance, want to open a product, instead of running it, I want to right click and go to design view. It opens again in the design view of that. So I want to say here, products bigger than 90. Now let's quickly run it. And here I get products bigger than 90 pounds. The price is more than 90. So that's absolutely wonderful. I want to save it. Control S, Control W to close it. Control W, close this one. Okay, high value products. Double click on it on the Explorer on the left, and there I see those ones. And I can close it again, and I can double click to run the other one. So this is very nice if I'm going to rerun the same query multiple times, and I might want to create queries for my colleagues. So in other words, I just give it the query names and save it, and my colleagues don't have to create the query or know how to create a query. They can just run the queries, and it saves a lot of time. If I myself want to rerun the query, I don't have to again design the query. I can just double click to run it, and that is how you save queries.